it is thrilling to see that our fall spectacle known as Halloween time is coming back to the happiest place on earth. And Katrina, will you be going to the Oogie Boogie Bash this year? And what sort of planning advice, I suppose, would you give to a family who might want to go to the party?
Number one, hell yeah. I'm going.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Girl.
Missed out last year. Cried
all
my eyes
did.
out. A little FOMO.
It was really
huge,
sad.
huge FOMO.
Let's take people back to what happened last year. We all weren't ready for things to sell out as fast as they did.
Yep.
And scene. There we go.
Yeah. It was really bad.
So
I was so sad.
So ridiculous. We're like a day in and we're like, it'll be fine. It'll still be. Nope. All sold out. And we're like, well, that sucks. And then we had a couple friends that were like, hey, we may have extra tickets. Do you want them? And I'm like, yes, I do. And then they didn't give them.
Oh, well.
And so I was like, oh,
I hope they're not
no.
friends anymore.
They traded. No, they still are.
Oh, well.
But they were like, okay, we'll just do it another day. And I was like, dang it. So anyway, life goes on. C'est la vie. But I'm definitely going this year. I have like 4 alarms set. I'm not even kidding.
You're prepared.
I was
All
like, girl, don't you forget it. So I have a whole bunch for the Magic Key time. And then, because it's a couple days before on the 27th.
Yes.
And then we have a second chance on the 29th if I fail. Because you all know going to Disney or like getting tickets, the system's going to break. Like 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already expecting it. Everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, they got it done. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Wait for hours at least. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm ready to go, but for families that are planning on going, set tons of alarms to get that ticket once. June 29th, or if you're Magic Key, June 27th, ready to go. They said they're not going to post it before 9 a.m.
So that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep checking, but because I don't trust them. And but pretty much like throughout the day, like throughout the night, make sure you get, especially Disneyland, they give a lot of candy. So bring this little baggie that they give you for free is itty bitty, teeny weeny. You want to bring like an actual bag to put all your candy in when you're done, because if you want like a lot of candy, that's the way to go.
The Tyler trick, we call it, right? Yes. Bring a pillow sack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
The pillow sack or a backpack.
Or a
easier to carry,
Do
that. But then honestly, stagger, like, do the treat trails like towards the end of the night, because at the beginning of the night it just gets so slammed with everybody wanting to get the treat trails done and over with. Wait until the end, because then they're like easy walkthrough. And then you got to go through the trail. What is it called? My mind just went to poo because I didn't go last year, so I forgot about it. The name.
Oh man, what is it called now? Oh, you got me.
Villain's Lair.
The Villain's Lair Trail.
Is that what it is?
It's like the Villain's Trail, whatever.
Yes. Where
you
Redwood
go in,
Creek Challenge Trail is.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you go there, and honestly,
Villains
it gets
Grove.
really, really
Villains Grove, yeah.
Yeah.
And you go, it gets really, really busy. So you kind of want to get there first, but it's not as cool because it's not like dark and spooky. It's more like dusk-ish, like on the brighter side. But once that line starts, it gets really long. So it's nice to get in there when they first open to kind of walk through, and it may not be so scary for your kids. So just my little words of advice, but
Great strategy to
For sure going.
To save those street trails until the end of the night. I can't tell you how many people, you're exactly right, line up first to get into those street trails the moment the party starts, and you're waiting for 30 minutes sometimes to get up to those treat trail stops, and it's because everybody's doing it all at the same time.
Like Oogie Boogie's treat trail is going to get long, and so you just wait until the end of the night, and then you just like pop on in.
He's a very, very popular guy.
He is, yeah.
Brings a lot of folks in to see him, and no doubt you too will want to see him if you are going to the Oogie Boogie Bash. Tyler, with so much returning to the Disneyland Resort for not just Halloween time, your favorite time of the year.
The best time of year.
Right? Halloween mania running wild, Tyler likes to say.
I say that all the time.
He does. He wears his Halloween's best. He shouts from the rooftops. He brings his own pyrotechnics that they stop him at security with, and they say, "Sir, you can't do this." And he's like, "I'm going to shoot him up in the parking lot then, because it's worth it to me."
I get him in.
He still gets him in.
Yeah, I get him in. I got my ways.
What are you most looking forward to? There's a great list of things going on, lots of things coming back. What are you diving into?
I mean, I think for me, most of the FOMO came last year from missing some of the really cool characters that were new, like Ernesto de la Cruz and Madame Mim and stuff.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, you're telling me I don't get to see these people like in person? I'm so sad. And so for me, I want to see, and who knows too, they may not even be here this year, you know? So I'm excited to see who we're going to have as, you know, some villains. It's nice to see that every year they have characters you've never seen before. I mean, like Sid was brand new, like, and I thought that was going to be so weird too. And then seeing him in person is just one of those things where I was like,
he belongs.
Oh,
here.
actually, this is great. You know, it works really well. And Ernesto de la Cruz, I mean, watching the videos of him online were crazy. So I'm just really excited to see the villains again this year. That's such a fun time for me. And I'm excited just to take in the vibe because, like you were saying, it's my favorite time of year. And I think they do such a great job of making all of California Adventure feel like it's in Halloween time. Because I feel like there's a lot of other theme parks that celebrate some of these holidays, but they don't really go like the full mile. Like maybe the first part of the park will be decorated and then the rest of it isn't so much. But I feel like just the vibe that you get when you're in California Adventure at night during Halloween is
the purple lights, man, on the trees, so spooky.
Exactly.
The flickering eyes of the bats,
and just everything they do to Buena Vista Street and the like the headless horseman statue with that, like every now and then you can hear him running around and the lights. You know,
did you get chills there?
I got chills.
So
imagining it, I was like, "Ooh, I miss it."
The headless horseman is serious business. So
spooky.
I am stoked for everything, but those are kind of the things that really stand out to me.
Can I put something in the universe that maybe live action Ursula is probably going to make her appearance?
Oh, you're probably right.
Oh,
putting in the universe.
I think you just called one.
Maybe.
I really hope, you know, and I was really hoping last year too they were going to do Doctor Strange zombie, and they never ended up doing that, but hopefully they would do that.
Captain America zombie the year before because they brought it at the end.
Right.
And I was like,
yeah, after my party that I went to.
Yeah. That's why we're worried. We were talking about it too because I was
strategizing.
Like, yeah, we were like, well, should we go like, you know, the first night? Do we want to go? And then Katrina brought up the great point of like, well, remember when they like add stuff sometimes throughout the party? So now we're like,
do we wait? What happens if they take away things?
Should we go twice? Like, I'm wondering. So, here's to you, Oogie Boogie. Another cheers. Cheers to you.
Yeah,
Oogie Boogie.
Man, what a champion.
Dang.
What do you think, Hey? Hey, Hay's into it too. Now, let's not forget also the very charming Plaza de la Familia featuring Everything Coco back in that corner. That is one of the best types of high energy shows that they put on as sort of a live entertainment throughout the day, multiple times a day, as a matter of fact. And there's something just unbelievably charming about the puppetry of Miguel. Playing along and having a good time.
It's creepy, but also it works.
Yeah.
You know? It's very creepy.
Well,
I just think it's going to come alive and kill us all, but
it sounds very different.
It's really cool. It's scary, though. Think about it.
It doesn't freak me out. I know it's a puppet. I'm okay. And he sings along with the mariachi, and they have a great time. And it draws such a crowd. It's become more and more popular as the years have gone on, too. So definitely something we're checking out, and something that sticks around longer than traditional Halloween by a couple of days. So definitely worth heading on back to the corner. But California Adventure in the Plaza Gardens area.
Usually they have food, like really good food during that time too.
Absolutely.
So,
and then, of course, Halloween Screams Fireworks coming back to Disneyland Park. Always fun to watch. One of my favorite shows, mainly because of the soundtrack.
The pyrotechnics and the music and stuff. It's just boom, 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 boom. There is no downtime on that fireworks show. It is my favorite show. Blows my mind all the time.
One of my faves too. And of course, Haunted Mansion Holiday sliding back in with its unique gingerbread house that they like.
That's true. Yeah. I wonder what it'll be this year.
I know. Looking forward to it. So many great things to be pumped about when it comes to the Halloween season. So many wonderful things to anticipate. What are you most looking forward to? And will you be going to the Oogie Boogie Bash? Will you be attempting to buy tickets and hopefully get them? Unlike us losers from last year. Not this year.
We're prepared this year.
Not this year, by George.
We set up the war room. We're ready.
We got it.
Hey, going to have a tablet open too.
Yep.
Refreshing. Yep.
If I don't get these tickets, who's flying across the wall?
That's
this guy. Not this guy, this guy.
Ooh. Hey Hey?
No.
Hey Hey run.
Don't touch Hey Hey.
Might be time for Hey Hey to think about another place to live.
My friend.
Sounds dangerous, but yeah, you let us know in the comments. Halloween time and you're going to be part of it this year. We'd love to hear from you.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.